This is the legend of MULAN, the courageous daughter of a worthy Chinese warrior. She lived 800 years ago in a small town named Tanpu in the poor south of China. Here the people believed in the great dragon who controlled the water coming from the Himalayas and so ruled the lives of the people who lived off that water. At least, that is how things looked.
Oh, the rain stopped.
Hey, Mulan! Don't forget your friend's apple.
Oh, mushrooms! And they're so big! Huh? No, what? Hey! Ow! Oh, Panda, you spilled all the mushrooms, you clumsy fool! That's not a hat, you silly thing. Here, a real hat for a real friend. And an apple for my hungry friend. Hey, you tricked me again. I'll get you. Hey, Panda! Panda, look out! A frog! You look so funny. You didn't have to jump into the water to wash the apple. Now, while we're sitting here, let me tell you a story. Do you know, Panda, my dear friend, where pandas come from? Look at the very interesting book I brought along about that. Would you like me to read it to you? A long, long time ago, in the age of silver moon and golden sun, in the country of the silver moon, there were black bears and white bears, the happiest bears in the world. To the black bears, nothing was more beautiful and more important than watching the sky and counting the stars. But when the stars were gone, the black bears had to go as well, because by that time the awful, horrible, ugly, and the dangerous white bears from the country of golden sun would appear. To the white bears, nothing was more beautiful and more important than watching the butterflies and smelling the flowers on a sunny day. But they had to leave around sunset, for they feared the awful, horrible, ugly, and very dangerous black bears. One day, they were playing hide and seek, and Black Bear Pan Lee was thinking. He thought, I've counted all the stars, just one I couldn't see. Oh, someone else is waiting for the morning star just like me. It is a white bear, and she is not horrible at all. and that was Lida, beautiful and shiny like the morning star. Day is not important, night is not important, neither black nor white. Love is what's important and the only thing that counts. Love is blind for differences in color. Pan, Lee, and Lida lived long and happily ever after, and that's where pandas come from. What a strange reflection! Panda, it's me in an armor. Come quickly, look! I resemble a grown-up warrior. Panda, look! I saw it! I really did! I had a real armor on and a helmet on my head. Are you listening to me? Bye-bye, Panda. I have to go now. I'm already late for dinner.
Mulan, why are you always late? You know what cold dinner is like. Stop staring at the armor and eat.
Guess what happened to me, Father?
You are late, but if you eat everything, maybe you will be forgiven.
I only know that Mulan should be playing.
You know, while I was sitting at the bank of the pond, I was looking at the water, and I saw my reflection wearing an armor, like a real and dangerous warrior.
Are you sure? And were your eyes open when you saw that?
But really,
Listen carefully. Many years ago, my father once told me a very ancient Chinese saying. When you expect a horseman, even your heartbeat may sound like a hoofbeat, and a warrior suit does not make one a warrior.
That night, MULAN could not sleep. She kept thinking about her reflection in the water and about becoming a warrior. Could her reflection have a deeper meaning? She went downstairs silently. There it was. Beautiful, exciting. Could she ever be a warrior? Would she ever wear that beautiful medallion?
Come on, kids! Come on, great warriors! Only the most skillful ones will get the prize. Hey, you idiots! I'm not the target.
you know, Dad, I realized last night that you do not believe my story I told you about the pond. Maybe I was just daydreaming, hoping that one day I too would become a great warrior, like you.
The truthfulness of a dream is verified when one wakes up. If you wish to find out, then follow me.
Ah, a very good day to you, General Hua. Will you honor us in taking the bow?
No, thank you. This time, that honor is for this little big warrior of mine.
A pocket warrior. She better shoot with chopsticks.
I'll show you some real shooting.
Throw it by hand. The arrow will fly further.
You will see, you will see.
Let them laugh for now, but they won't be laughing when they hear who won the prize. Not only the strength and skill are needed to win the prize, but also the will to hit the target.
Look what I won at the tournament. You know, Panda, Dad didn't congratulate me. He just kept silent. Hey, Panda, don't eat that.
General Hua! General Hua!
Someone's here.
General Hua, I must speak with you. I have an important message from the Emperor.
Here, take some. You'll feel better. Just take it easy.
A great disaster! There's been a great disaster! War broke out in the south of the Empire. Large groups of the rebels are torching everything and they're killing everybody. They want to kill our great Emperor because they blame him for the great drought that has swept our country.
The dragon's breath no longer melted the snow, and the fields became drier and drier. Meanwhile, the mighty General Bat Li and his rebels were all over the south of China, destroying everything that crossed their path. General Bat Li was determined to dethrone the emperor, even if the whole country ended up in bloodshed. Mulan's father had once been a famous warrior, and the emperor called upon his help one last time.
The years have caught up with me. My strength is gone.
Let me try, Dad.
No, you're too small.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll make it. You said yourself that the heart is sometimes stronger than the muscles. Oh! Woo! I made it! I'll become a dragon warrior.
It's not so easy to become one.
Dad, I would really like to join the Dragon Warrior Order. I want to take your place in battle, because our family honor must be preserved.
Only the bravest ones try that, and only the best achieve it.
And so the old warrior taught his daughter Mulan all he knew about arms, fighting techniques, courage, perseverance, and he shared with her his experiences as a warrior. When he was done, Mulan was ready, and she joined the Emperor's army. In 12 years of disastrous warfare, she proved her courage and skill. Disguised as a man, she became a general, just like her father. But the Emperor's troops were becoming weaker and weaker, like their land, exhausted by the drought. Many soldiers deserted their ranks and joined the rebels, led by the evil general Bad Li. More and more of them believed his words, that the water was gone because the great dragon rejected the incompetent emperor.
Soldiers, don't lay down your arms. Try to be alert.
I cannot go on like this. We've lost the war, and I'm sick of hiding in the forests.
We've only lost the war when the mighty emperor says so.
If he's so powerful, why can't he order the evil dragon to turn the snow into water? For just under 12 years, my fields haven't seen a drop of water. Do you think the emperor will water the fields with the goodness of his heart once the war stops?
Stop jabbering. There's someone in those bushes. Get ready and don't make any sudden moves. You're still the soldiers of the Imperial Army.
I can't see anything. Probably a rabbit.
Several rabbits, about 5 feet tall. Rabbits carrying big bows. Maybe they're using them for hunting carrots.
That's really funny. We've got the youngest and the funniest officer in the army.
Prepare yourself. The war isn't over. Aye! Follow me and fight like Imperial soldiers. Come get me!
I want her alive! Don't let her get away!
Attack! A warrior waits not for death. He calls it.
So there she was, held captive by the rebels, her troops gone. Mulan was on her own. No one could save her. This time only a miracle could set her free.
Hey you, hero! How do you like that collar of bravery you're wearing round your neck?
If anyone stumbles or falls, he stays there forever, or at least until the desert jackals come by.
Ah! You bastards, you've got no soul!
Get up, you trash! You want me to help you up with my whip? Take this, and that, and that.
You filthy animal! Let the old man be!
What? Did some of you sleazy worms speak?
This little worm will skin your ugly fat ass and you'll end up eating dust and stones.
Good, I found myself a twitching worm. I leave you as a treat for tomorrow. Whipped worms, Chinese style.
What is it? What do you want, scum?
Locked up in a prison cell, Mulan felt very lonely. She remembered the good times she had shared with her family at home.
Father? But this must be a dream.
Life is like a dream. From shadows we came, into shadows we return. Take this tea. You will need a lot of strength.
But Father, it is all hopeless. We've lost the war and you are not here.
Go and find the biggest tree in China. That is the door to the dragon's world. The medallion you are wearing around your neck is the magic symbol of our family, the Dragon Keepers. You can use it only 5 times. Defeat Bad Li, for you are the only hope of the suffering south. The dragon must melt the Himalayan snows.
Right. I'll take some tea. The magic medallion. Hey, pigeons, what should I do now?
Hey, stupid birds! Get out of here! Damn pigeons, I'll cut you to pieces! Come back, you cowards!
My good horse, it seems you know the way. Ah! The biggest tree in China. What should I do now? Certainly this is not the dragon's home. Ouch! I saw you, you ugly creature. Do you think I can't climb up? If I manage to get up to this peak, I'll have no problem getting you. Come out, wherever you are. What's this? some kind of a hole. Ouch! It's you again! What are you doing up there? Come on down! Clumsy fool! Ah! A burning lake, and we've got no boat. But we might have a bridge. Hey, you down there. I just might have an idea how to get us out of here. Faster, monkey! I don't know how long I can hold them off. At least we won't have to fear fire anymore, but we might drown instead. We have crossed the earth, and we have managed to escape from the fire, and now we are trapped in a flood of water. Of course, the 4 elements. Earth, fire, water, air. Right, that must be next. The rising water will lead us to the air. But if we don't do something, we'll drown soon. I know, the medallion. It will help us. Prepare yourself. This is going to be a very deep dive. Yes, I was right all along. Air is indeed the fourth of all the elements. Hey, monkey, if you keep laying there, you won't be able to get up again. Come over here and I'll warm you. Come on, please hurry up. There are no more branches. Let me see. The great tree, earth, fire, water, air, all the forces of the universe. And finally, the House of Dragons. That combines all. This is the fourth time we are using magic. That leaves us only one. Hey, magic bird! It's nice to see you, but you don't look big enough to carry us both. Do you think you can manage it? What do you mean by that? That you can't? Oh, you want him to stay here. Thank you, Crane. I understand you can't take us both. I guess that magic has got its rules. Still, I can't leave him. He'll end up as an ice cube if he stays here. I'll try to think of something. I'll need wings. Or something like wings. Come on, let's go and hope for the best. There's no turning back now.
What are you guys doing here? Did you come all this way to mess around in my snow? Oh!
Huh, nothing ever hits me.
I'm here to write your pitiful names in the snow because that's all that'll be left when I'm done with you. So, who's first? Finally, a sign of the dragon. What's that smoke? Psst, monkey, look how they're drugging the dragon.
Here is something more. That will put our little dragon to sleep for a long, long time.
It's dinner time.
Careful. We don't want to wake the dragon.
Hey, monkey, the dragon woke up. Let's take him out. Hey, dragon, wake up. Let's go. You need some fresh air and you have to go out. You're done sleeping here. For years you haven't washed your face with snow. They have been feeding you opium to prolong your sleep and turn people against the good emperor. The snows of the Himalayas have been piling up, but you were not there to turn it into water, into life. Oh, gosh. He fell asleep again. Monkey, do something, quickly.
You could hear that rubbish only from your father, that miserable worm. That was his duty, to crawl, that imperial maggot.
I, Mulan, daughter of my father the great warrior, shall gladly turn into a worm if you ever win this war.
Ha 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 ha! You are the same blood, it's plain to see. He could also wear a skirt.
Blood is not male or female. It is only red. And in your case, it must be green, you evil lizard. How about shedding some of your green blood now, huh?
I'll tell your father how you died.
You'll have to kill me first, scum. Take that!
I will also tell him you were begging for mercy. Nothing will stop me from becoming emperor, and especially not a little worm like you. Everyone will adore me when I wake up the dragon after this war. They will say he won the war because he ended the drought.
Hey, you found the medallion!
Yes, you're right. He found your ugly symbol. And now he goes to Monkey Grave. Come back here, you cowards!
Come on, dragon! Take us out of here!
Alrighty then.
After defeating their enemies, Mulan and the dragon flew towards the Himalayas to melt the snow and end the drought. Water came back to the thirsty land. The war was over, and the story of Mulan spread all over China. When his job was done, the dragon went back into the mountains, and finally, after 12 long years, Mulan was able to go back home.